Ever notice how, like, a good song can instantly change your mood? It's wild.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, we all know music makes us feel good, but did you know it can actually, like, heal your brain and body?
No way. Really?
Yeah. Today, we're diving deep into the science behind that and how you can use it to feel better.
Cool.
Okay, so to start, we've got this research on how music impacts us, not just emotionally, but like chemically and even evolutionarily. We'll try to break down how to use music in your daily life.
Awesome. Can't wait.
So it's more than just a feel-good thing, right?
It really is. Music, it actually messes with your brain chemistry, but in a good way.
Yeah. I read that it can like trigger the release of dopamine and serotonin. Those are the happy chemicals, right?
Exactly. The pleasure and motivation ones.
Motivation, yeah.
But it's even cooler than that.
Yeah.
Music uses, like, tons of different parts of your brain all at once.
Whoa.
It's not just, like, the emotional centers. It's memory, motor skills, even language.
Crazy. So it's like a full brain workout.
Exactly. And that's why it's so powerful for healing.
That makes me think of how music can help people with Alzheimer's. I read it can, like, unlock memories even when they're losing other stuff.
It's incredible, right?
Yeah. How does that even work?
So certain songs are like a bridge back to memories that are hidden. Think about it.
Hmm.
Music is always there for big moments in your life, good or bad.
True.
For someone with Alzheimer's, a familiar tune can bring back all those feelings and memories.
Wow, so it's like a pathway back to their past.
Yeah, exactly. And it shows just how deep the connection is between music and our brains.
Speaking of connections, I've always wondered, we all know music helps you relax, but is there, like, proof of that?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
It's not just people saying it. Studies show that calm music actually triggers your body's rest and digest mode,
Oh, interesting.
and that lowers cortisol, the stress hormone,
Hmm.
the one that makes you feel
The
awful,
one that messes everything up, so it's like hitting pause on stress.
pretty much. And there are other benefits too, like better sleep, less pain, even faster healing after injuries.
Wow.
Some hospitals even use music to help patients need less pain meds.
No way, less medication just from music.
It's powerful stuff.
Yeah.
And, we talk about Alzheimer's, but are there other ways music is used, like therapeutically?
Yeah, like are there different kinds of music therapy?
Definitely. It's super diverse. There's active therapy where you make the music yourself, singing or playing an instrument. That's great for expressing yourself.
I can see that.
Then there's receptive therapy, where you listen to certain music to relax or focus better.
Oh, so like specific songs for specific goals.
Exactly.
Cool. And I've heard of neurologic music therapy. What's that about?
That one uses rhythm and timing to work on specific brain functions. Like, it can help stroke patients move better by syncing their movements to music.
So music helps them relearn.
Exactly, like
Yeah.
retraining the brain.
That's amazing. It sounds like a whole world of music therapy out there. Do you need to see a specialist to benefit from it? Or can we do stuff ourselves?
You absolutely do not need a therapist to enjoy the benefits. There are so many ways to use it in your life, just for yourself.
Oh, good. Like, what? Give us some tips.
Well, like, how do you start your day?
Coffee.
Sure, but I mean sound-wise.
Oh, right. Blaring alarm clock, usually.
Instead of that jarring sound, try waking up to something uplifting. It can set a better tone for your whole day.
I like that. What about, like, during the day at work? How can music help with stress then?
Having a calm-down playlist is key. Just songs that make you feel good instantly, ready to go when you need them.
It's like an emergency kit, but for your mood.
Exactly. It gives you control over your emotions.
And how about unwinding at night?
Music can really help you sleep better. Make a playlist with calming tunes or nature sounds. It tells your body it's time to chill out.
So it's like a bedtime ritual.
Yeah, easing you into sleep.
Love that. What if we take this further, like a whole music routine for, feeling good?
Totally. Routines are great. They build good habits.
Right. So it's not just listening randomly, it's like intentional.
Exactly. Music becomes part of your self-care routine.
I like it. What would that look like practically?
Think about having a playlist to get you going in the morning,
Yeah.
another one for your break to relax, even one for when you need to focus and get stuff done.
So it's like a soundtrack for your whole day.
You got it.
Being mindful of how music affects you and picking what you need.
Exactly. It's all about that connection between music and how you feel.
Music and how you feel, totally. This is making me want to, like, make all these playlists.
Right.
But before I go crazy with my music library, let's recap for our listener. So we talked about how music works in the brain,
Yeah.
all the benefits and ways to use it every day. What else should we highlight?
Well, remember, it's personal.
Yeah.
What works for you might not work for someone else.
Makes sense.
It's about finding music that, like, clicks with you, Ken, you know? Gives you
Yeah.
the right
Yeah, well,
feels.
different strokes for different folks.
Exactly. Is there anything else sciencey we haven't covered?
Hmm, good question. We talked about the immediate effects of music, but what about long term? Like music's been around forever.
Right.
Some researchers think it helped us bond as humans way back when, emotionally, and even how our brains developed.
It's wild to think about, right?
Yeah, music being part of who we are as humans makes you wonder about the big picture connection, you know?
Totally. Like, was it a form of communication way back then? Did it help our ancestors get closer? So many questions.
Mind-blowing. Simple music, such a big impact.
Definitely. It shows you how powerful music really is.
Lots for our listener to think about. They can try stuff out, see what works for them. Any final thoughts before we move on?
Just this. Think about how the music you listen to could actually shape your personality over time. It's pretty deep stuff.
Whoa, my 80s synth pop obsession shaping who I am. Never thought of it like that.
Interesting, isn't it? We know music affects us in the moment, so why not over years, too?
So my playlists are like a window into who I am or who I'm becoming.
Could be. Imagine if we could, like, analyze someone's playlist and know their personality.
That would be wild.
Still being researched, of course.
Can't wait to see what they find. Okay, so we covered how music heals, the benefits, music therapy, and even how it might, shape us. What now? What's the big takeaway for our listener?
The big one. Music is way more than just fun to listen to. It can heal you, connect you, help you figure yourself out. It's part of being human.
Love that. And you don't need to be a musician or therapist to get those benefits. We talked about playlists,
Right.
being aware of how music makes you feel. What else can people try?
Easy one. Just pay attention to what you're already listening to. How does each song make you feel? Does it bring back memories?
So mindful listening.
Yep. The more you notice, the more you can use music to make you feel better.
So it's not background noise. It's I'm really here with the music.
Exactly. And keep exploring new stuff. You never know what you might find.
Got to be open to new musical adventures. Any other tips before we wrap up?
If you're feeling bold, try making your own music. It doesn't have to be fancy. Get a drum, a keyboard, try writing lyrics.
Express yourself.
Exactly. We all have that musical side.
I think our listeners got plenty to think about. Time to go experience the power of music.
Definitely. Go make those playlists, find new sounds, and most importantly, have fun with it.
Have fun with it. Yeah, that's key, right? It's easy to get so caught up in goals and stuff that you forget to actually enjoy what you're doing.
Totally. And music is all about that enjoyment, the discovery, the unexpected moments.
Exactly. Okay, so we've been on quite a journey in this deep dive.
We have.
We started with how music affects our brains, those crazy neurochemical reactions and how it lights up different parts of the brain. It's wild.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing how much is going on in there when we're just, bopping along to a tune.
And all the benefits: stress reduction, better sleep, pain management, even helping people with Alzheimer's remember things. Music can do so much.
It really can. I mean, we don't even realize half the time how deeply it's impacting us,
And then we explored the world of music therapy, how it can be tailored to different needs. You can make music, listen to it, or even use specific rhythms and stuff to help with brain function.
Right. There's a whole science to it. It's fascinating.
It is. But we also made sure to emphasize that you don't need a therapist to feel these benefits. We can create our own playlists, be more aware of what we're listening to, even try making our own music.
Exactly. It's about empowering people to take charge of their own well-being through music.
Exactly. And then we went all philosophical, wondering if the music we love actually shapes our personalities over time.
That was a fun one, wasn't it? Gets you thinking.
Definitely does. So as we wrap up this deep dive into the healing power of music, what's the one thing you want our listeners to walk away with?
That's a good question. I think more than anything, I want them to understand that music is more than just entertainment. It's a force, It can heal, inspire, connect us, even transform us.
Powerful.
It really is. So embrace it, explore it, let it enrich your life.
Beautifully said. I think that's a perfect note to end on. So to our listeners, go out there and experience the magic of music, make those playlists, explore new genres, try making your own music, and most importantly, enjoy the journey.
Absolutely enjoy it.